everyone, my name is Jenny. Today I make this presentation to talk about my process of doing the research for my final presentation. Um, for the final presentation, my topic is about intelligence, and there are two contrasting views about this issue. Is that whether intelligence is innate or it can be improved through learning? But to me, I think that intelligence can be improved through the process of learning, communicating, and reading books. So that is also my main points of my final presentation. So the first main point is that I will talk about the roles of learning in improving one's intelligence, and the second one is that I will talk about the roles of reading books, and also I will share some tips on choosing the suitable books. And the last main point, I will talk about the roles of communicating. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite sources of references. The first source that I like most is the EFSC database, because you know the data in the EFSC library is very convenient and easy to access, and the data is also very reliable. The second one is I like to access websites with the domain endings .edu, because the websites with edu is educational websites that is for teachers and students to do some references, and also they are very reliable. The last one is that I like to read popular magazines and newspapers such as The Guardian, the New York Times. So until now, I have found two reliable sources, two reliable references for my final presentation. So the first reference I have found is an article about the question, does learning to read improve intelligence? So in this article, a psychologist called Ritchie, he came to a conclusion that improvements in reading ability can have the positive impacts on your intelligence. So this is a very reliable evidence to support my argument, you know, because from this data we can come to a conclusion that learning to read can boost your intelligence. And this is also very important when you raise a child. Okay. So the next reference I have found is a report about an idea that study shows that education can push your IQ. So I found this article on the website called psychocentral.com. So in this article, two psychologists came to a conclusion that when you attend school, you can improve and enhance your level of IQ. So that is very interesting, right? And this is also what I found most interesting and surprised me a lot, because I never thought that going to school can enhance your level of IQ. So let's talk about my future plans for doing the research. So the first one I want to do is that I will find more data from reliable sources to support my argument. The second thing I want to do is that I will find some evidences in reality to support the data I have found. For example, for the data that when you attend school, you can increase your level of IQ. I will find some evidences in reality to support that data, to make my argument more reliable. And the last one is that I want to look for data in the EFSC library, and or I want to look the data on the Google. However, when I Google when Google give me the results, I need to check again whether these websites are reliable or not. So that is my future plans for doing the research. Thank you very much guys. Bye bye.
Sao mẹ không để